Hi, moms. This is usually the time of week when I like to upload a kind of long form video touching on different subjects regarding being a well planned working mom and essentially just getting to your dream life from wherever you're at right now. However, today I want to keep things a little bit simple because what I really love is for you to be able to get a quick win. Now, it's not as quick as it may sound. It's not like instant, but it's the quickest schedule win that I can think of, or the quickest way to get your schedule to mirror your dream life that I can think of. So, what I want you to do is I want you to find out where in your day or where in your week you are stressed out, or where you feel like you are not aligned, or you're unhappy, or you're overwhelmed. Now, for some people, it could be a morning routine, it could be at nighttime, could be school pickup, um, weekends, maybe, I don't know. Everybody is a little bit different, but if you don't already know what time is your craziest and most stressful in your week, then I want you to go ahead and whenever you feel really particularly unfulfilled or rushed or overtired or anything like that, I want you to keep a log of it. Just keep a small journal or even text yourself on your own phone if you don't have time to, sit down with a pen and paper. Just to observe. We just need a starting point, and that is the goal. The goal is to get a good starting point. So once we have our starting point, I want you to identify what is it about that is less than ideal for you. What is it that is making you feel so unfulfilled? And I will tell you that one of mine was bedtime. Bedtime was so stressful for me. And sometimes it still is. But um I remember, there have been those nights where I was like, I am tending to everybody else's needs, but I'm exhausted and I just feel completely drained, completely dreading bedtime because it was going to be pure chaos. And so one of the things that I did, number one, obviously I picked that's the time that I was the most stressed out. And then I kind of broke down, okay, like what is it that is really overwhelming me? And I think it was trying to meet different needs of different people in my household at the same time. This can be difficult to juggle. So I had to think to myself, okay, what would most help one child? What would most help the other child? And what would most help me? And so I keep in mind that even though I'm not at all an expert on child development, there are certain milestones that children reach that we can help to foster. So if we know that it's time for something that is uncomfortable at bedtime for one of our children, then we know that it's our responsibility to teach them that new thing or to comfort them through that next step. So one of my things was I want my bed to myself, which can be a long process. It can be long, lengthy, and just it can be a lot. But anyhow, the point is I want you to get narrowly focused on one thing. So if it's juggling different needs like I was trying to do, I had to say, okay, which one of these needs to be handled first? Is there a logical first step for you that needs to be done or completed that would make the other steps easier following it? And I picked what mine was. It was a slow, gradual process, and it has finally come to a better we've come to a better routine, I would say. Like, there are a couple of small things that are now as I would love them to be, as I dream of them to be. There are still things that are not. However, once you have accomplished your one goal or your first goal, then that builds up the momentum to be like, oh my God, I can do this. Because I remember thinking, there is no way, I literally cannot survive this way. If our bedtimes are always going to look like this, I don't know how I'm going to survive the days and nights, because I'm not getting sleep for this reason and that reason, and I cannot handle it. Physically, and mentally and emotionally, I just wanted to give up. I wanted to be done. So the only way really to kind of kill that monster was one bite at a time. So I want you to think, what is your one thing? Okay, and focus on your one thing. Not everything all at once. We need to figure out what is bothering you the most in your week and what is the one first step that you can take. So for me, I will say, wanting to have my space to myself meant that I needed to create safe, inviting space for the children. So, and that, again, sometimes this is like a long process. So, it's trying out different things to see how your kids feel the most safe and how they feel the most comfortable. And it may take days, weeks, or months, but I'm telling you, once you have accomplished whatever that first step is, your life starts to look the way that you want it to look. You begin to live your life, the life of your dreams. You begin to live life the way that you really want to live it. So I said this would be short form. I lied, guys. Sorry. But again, the goal for me is just to get you a win. So I would love it if you all would comment in, if you're watching this on School, SKOOL, in the Well Planned Working Mom group. Go ahead and comment on my post that this video is in and let me know if you can think of what your one win is. And if you can't get that far, let me know what your most stressful time is in your week. And then maybe we can brainstorm together. I love to see comments where I can go in and I can offer suggestions, or I can do research for you and try to find out the best way to fix whatever the problem is that you are having. And then if you're watching it on YouTube, you're welcome to comment as well. I do kind of keep an eye on that passively off and on. So yeah, and if you're not a part of Well Planned Working Mom on School, SKOOL, what are you doing? Hop on over there. And if you're not subscribed or liking the videos, if you're enjoying my content, please take that step as well. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one.